welcome to another episode of the Step back with another solo episode. Y'all know sometimes I just like to check in with y'all by myself to kind of let y'all know how I'm doing, what's new in my life, and it's been a lot. So, first of all, thank y'all for rocking with us. We are about 3 months in at this point. Can y'all believe it? Like, it's already March. We are in the first full week of March. It seemed like we were just in 2023 yesterday. But anyway, we're in March. It's been about 3 months since we started the set, and I'm just so grateful to everybody for just going along on this journey with me. It's been kind of shaky at times, and it's something new for me, getting me outside of my comfort zone, and it's really been a faith walk for me. And that's what we talk about today. It's about faith. And it's just these past couple weeks and months have just been a whirlwind for me as far as expanding and growing my faith in new ways. One of the things, like I told y'all last year on my birthday actually, I got into a little car accident situation on my birthday, headed down to Florida for my little birthday getaway or whatnot, and just messed up the front end of my car, y'all. It was crazy. Like, crazy. I told y'all. But God is so good, because the place where I broke down at was called Graceville. So, my word for the year is Grace, Graceville, all the things. Go back and watch my 2023 recap for more info on that. But that particular incident just kind of jump started this whole series of events with me executing my faith in a different way. So beginning of the year, like I said, I messed up my car, and my thing was, I'm like, my car paid off. My car been paid off for 2 years. I don't want car payments. My car is good. I loved my little car. And one of my friends, she was like, when I told her about everything, she was like, "Girl, what is this time for you to get you a new car? Maybe you just, it's a sign that, God wants you to get a new car." And I was like, "Girl, please, I don't want no car payments. I ain't worried about no new car." So then I was talking to my mom, one of my moms, and she said pretty much the same thing. She been kind of talking to me for the past couple years about getting me a new car. And I'm like, same thing. Nah. Not trying to get into no payments. My car is good. Y'all went and bought the parts and everything. Found somebody that could fix my car for me. I'm like, boom, I'm good. I'm not worried about it. I'm not finna even get into no more payments. I'm just gonna pay this money, get my car fixed. I'll be good. So after that was the second person. So I was like, you know what? God, what you saying? What are you saying? Because at this point, if you want me to get a new car, then just say that. And so I prayed. And one thing about when I pray, like, God don't take a long time to answer me. Be like that. So I prayed. I was like, you know what, God? If it's meant for me, it's meant to be. If I'm supposed to get this new car, I need you to bust me upside my head with the answer. Like, yeah, this what you need to be doing. So the very next day, I get this work, and somebody who me and this person never have had a conversation about a car before. Matter of fact, we never had a full conversation anyway. And this person was like, "Yeah, your dad was saying something about you wanting a Tesla or some kind of electric vehicle." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I did, but I don't really want one of those no more, because when I'm traveling, I don't like being inconvenienced. I like, if I need to go gas up, I want to gas up and get back to doing what I got to do and get to where I'm trying to go. Not I got to find an outlet to plug in, wait for 35, 40 minutes, and then I can go where I got to go. So I was like, nah, I ain't worried about the little electric vehicle thing. I might get a hybrid though. So after talking to that person, I was like, you know what, God? Okay, that's the 3. What you got? What we finna do about this whole car situation? I was like, okay, I'm ready to step out on faith. I'm finna go ahead and bite the bullet, get this new car. Because God, I feel like that's a confirmation. That's the third person, and I literally just prayed and was like, hit me upside the head if this is what I need to do. So I went and talked to my dad. I'm like, Dad, I think I'm ready to go ahead and see if I get me a car or whatever. He was like, okay, well, what you looking at? What you want? And I told him, like, I think I want a hybrid. And I saw a couple cars and I like, well, I said, with me traveling a lot and then with me working and doing videography and photography and stuff like that, I need something bigger. Like my little Corolla cat, that's what I call it. Because it was a Toyota Corolla, but I drove it like a Hellcat. Okay? Anybody that know me, you know. I was slanging my little baby. So, my little Corolla cat, it got the job done, but I had to do some real deal master packing to get all my equipment in the car. So I'm like, I really need something bigger. So I'm like, I want like a small, not too big SUV, but I need a SUV to take care of my business. And so he's like, okay, well, let me call this person. My daddy the plug out. So let me see what I can do, call around and whatnot. So my mom actually ended up going to this seminar or whatever, and she met this person that worked at a banker. And he was like, yeah, tell your daughter just come by and see me. We may be able to, do some things, help her with the financing or whatnot, with the car. So I'm like, okay, cool. We go meet with the banker, and they weren't really able to do a whole lot. But he was like, I know somebody at this particular dealership. Let me get them a call and, see what they talking about. Call that dealership. Come on down, look at this car. I saw the truck, and y'all, it was a hybrid. But it wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was kind of close. So I was like, okay, let me test drive it or whatnot. And so we got back and we started talking about the payments. And so the night before, we met with the banker and subsequently went to this dealership. I had prayed. I was like, God, I got a number in my mind, and what I'm saying, that's what I kind of feel comfortable with as far as payments. But I really want the best deal possible. And so God really was on me. He was like, you know what? At this point in our relationship, because God is my God is my friend, we talk. He said, at this point in our relationship, either you trust me or you don't. It ain't no middle ground, ain't no gray area. I done showed you who I am. I done this, done that. My track record speaks for me. So either you gonna trust me or you not. And I was like, I got to this point where I'm like, I don't ask for anything. Because I'm like, okay, God, you're so good. You've been so good to me. And last year, my thing was gratitude, just being grateful for whatever. Just, God, I'm grateful. Yeah, certain things that I want, but God, you don't owe me anything. I'm straight. You never do anything. And he was like, I hear you, but you never asked for anything. So you don't even know what I'm willing to do for you because you never asked. So I'm like, okay, God. Well, I'm asking. This is what I want. I want a truck. I want preferably a hybrid. I want the payments to be something suitable for me. So we go to the dealership, back to the dealership situation. Y'all listen, I take the long way to Walmart sometimes when I'm telling stories. So we going through the numbers and whatnot, and I told them the number that I wanted. And they came back with something over that. And I was like, that's the best y'all can do, but I really want to keep looking around. And at that point, I wasn't considering trading in my car. I was like, well, I would rather just keep my car. I'm finna get the car fixed anyway, because like I said, I bought all the parts for it. About to get my car fixed and just sell my car. And at least I can make money, even if I do get them a little down payment or something. Get the down payment and, so I still got some money in the bank. So I went and there was another dealership because I went, it wasn't clicking, I wasn't settled. So I went, and the fault they let me take the car home for the weekend and all of that. Y'all know, like, anybody that been through the car buying process with the dealerships, like, they, and especially you going there with your credit score right. Y'all, listen, A1 credit, it'll bless you. It'll be a blessing to you. And that's the part, that's the club that I'm a part of, the A1 credit club. So yeah, so you go there with the good credit, they really trying to get your bag. So let me take the car home for the weekend, y'all. And went and got my locks redone, all that, just out with this car. I'm like, I called my dad. I was like, yeah, they talking this and that, but you know, they telling me my car ain't worth but XYZ, but I just looked, and especially once I get the car fixed, I know it's gonna be worth at least like 5 bands more than that. So he was like, just don't worry about it. Take it back. You ain't committed to nothing. Just take it back. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take it back. So he was like, yeah, take it back, and then we'll go over here to this other dealership. Because the other dealership actually had the hybrid that I wanted in the color, everything. So he was like, yeah, we're gonna go over there and see, just so we can have some kind of leverage. So took the car back, took that truck back. Me and my dad went to the other dealership, and we get in, and they was all nice and whatnot. And so the manager at the GM at this particular dealership, he was like, why you so stuck on the hybrid? And I was like, well, because I'm trying to save money, and not necessarily save money, but I'm driving a Corolla now, and I ain't really trying to increase my gas bill by that much. So I feel like a hybrid gonna help me save on the gas a little bit. And so, or at least, you know, my gas bill won't increase significantly. And he was like, well, you know, if you get just the regular, the gas version of the same truck, you can get more out. It was a lot of stuff he was going through. He went through this whole situation. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what the gas one look like, and I'll make a decision from there. So we went, and I test drove the gas version of the truck, and we got back to the dealership, and I was like, well, when I first saw the truck, let me back up. When I first saw the truck, the color was not what I wanted at all. Because my brother got the same color car, and I refused to ride around with the same color car as that nigga. Because if you know my brother, you know I would have never heard the end of that. Oh, you want to be like me, da da da. I was not trying to hear that at all. So I was like, I like the truck, but if we're going to do this deal, you got to get me in a different color. Like, can't do this. Preferably, I want something same color as my car, my Corolla. So they was looking around. My Corolla was gray. I'm going to probably put a picture here. Y'all can see my little busted up baby, RP. He was looking around. He was like, we don't have anything here, but let me look at some of the other dealerships, see if we can work something out. So they looking. He was like, nah, man, I can't find nothing. So he brought in his manager, the salesman brought in his manager, or the finance manager, and he was like, well, let me look and see. Look, and y'all found the car, found the truck, in the color that I wanted. And I told him, I was like, okay, these the payments that I want, though. So they was like, okay. And I was like, we ain't put no money down, none of that. We just, this is what I want. This is the payment I want. And so they was okay, let's see what we can do. So they came back, the numbers wasn't looking right. So I was like, oh man, okay. I told my dad, I was like, hey, I said, wait a minute. The numbers that the other dealership gave us was with them giving me some, like me trading in my car. And so my dad was like, he was like, okay, let me let them know that. So the finance manager, he was like, okay, that changes everything. He went, worked with the numbers again, came back. The monthly amount was like $25 less than what I felt comfortable paying. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, dang, but man, what I'm gonna do with all these parts I just bought for my car? He was like, how much did it cost? How much? Because I was like, man, I just bought these bumper, because the other little parts I had bought, y'all, I bought my parts off of Amazon. If you're looking for car parts, go on Amazon. I was like, I can't return this, I returned some of the other stuff. I can't return my bumper. So he was like, how much was it? I was like, 300. And he was like, what if I tell you I'm just gonna give you 300 on the car? I was like, okay. My dad was like, so what you want to do with the bumper? You want to bring you the bumper? Like, I don't care what you do with the bumper. It's like, perfect. So he went back, worked some more. The numbers came down a little bit more. So I was like, all right. So he say, now the only way you're gonna be able to do this, I need you to go ahead and commit now. So I was like, okay, let's do it. So they went ahead and ordered the car or whatever. And I still was kind of wavering because I'm like, man, I ain't sure. Is this what I want to do? Da 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 da. And he was like, and then the number, actually, the amount, the trading value that they gave me for my car was maybe like $2,000 more than what the other dealership was trying to get me. And so I was like, now them folks telling me that my car ain't worth this and it ain't worth, it ain't that, it ain't gonna be none of this. Y'all just telling me y'all kind of negativity about my little car. But where there's a will, there's a way. When there's a God, there's definitely a way. And so he went and he was like, well, yeah, we can do this, this, and that with the car. It ain't nothing. We'll make it work. So I agreed. I was like, okay, well, I'm with it. Order the car, get the car here, and I'm ready to do the deal. So y'all, I went home and I'm like, okay, God, what is we doing? I don't know. I was kind of uneasy still, y'all. I was just kind of vacillating back and forth. And so the night before, because this was a Saturday when I went, and they told me it would be here Monday night or Tuesday morning. So, like, all that weekend, I was just praying. I'm like, okay, God, I know what they said the amount was going to be, but how low can you go? I said, God, I want you to go as low as you can go. That's how I be talking to him. I'm like, how low can you go? I know what they said. I know what I said. But take the limits off. You say either I'm a treasure or I'm not. So, boom. What we doing? How low can you go? So, I still was kind of thinking about this whole hybrid thing and the money and all of this. And so, so I talked to my dad and I was like, man, is it too late for me to back out the deal? He was like, well, you done signed up some paperwork? I was like, I ain't signed up. Paperwork. He was like, well, hey, it ain't too late till it's too late. And if you want me to, I call the other people. You know what I'm saying, help you back around. My dad, he that dude. He was like, whatever you want to do, just let me know. And so I talked to my mom. She was like, girl, get what you want. Cause why are you going? Which truck do you want the most? I was like, well, I ain't really particular one way or the other, cause I ain't no car person. I don't care. I was fine with my Corolla. She was like, get what you want. If money was not an issue, cause I was like, really, the thing what it's boiling down to for me is the gas. I don't want to be spending a whole lot of money in gas. She was like, girl, get what you want. If money was not an issue, if you were not, take the money out of the equation. Forget the money. What do you want? Get what you want. She was like, just get what you want. And I was like, well, I want the one that I signed up for. If I'm not worried about the money, I really like the one that I signed up for. She said, what that is? Stop walking around acting like you broke. You're not broke. You're not broke. And y'all, I have a tight grip on my money. Like, certain things I splurge on, but other than that, I be like this with my money. And so she was like, you gotta stop acting broke. You're not broke, you're not poor. Stop acting like it. You have money, you make money, you work hard. Get the car that you want. So y'all, I was like, okay. That kind of put me at ease. So that Tuesday, I went to pick up the car. Or pick up the truck. And well, no, before I went to pick up the truck, I was looking at it online because they gave me the VIN number. So I'm looking at the thing online. And I told them I wanted gray exterior. I want black interior. So I'm looking online, looking at the car. I say, whoa, this car got red. So I called the manager. I was like, hey, we talked about black on black, the gray on black. And he was like, well, let me see. I say, this car red. He was like, well, let me see. Let me look at it and see. And he was like, okay. On the window sticker, down at the bottom in the fine print, it does say that it's red interior. He said, but I really was trying to get you top of the line what you wanted. And this, it don't get no better than this right here. But if it gets here, you don't like it, we'll get something else. How about that? I say, well, I guess I can compromise on the red seats. Because I'm not a red girl. I can compromise on the red seats. If you saying it's fully, if it's all that, I fool with the red seats. So, get there to pick it up. And he was like, have you looked at it yet? So I looked at the car, looked out on the inside. The seats were not red like I thought they were. They kind of like a burnt orangish. But it's like, the car is perfect. It's everything. I'm like, damn, oh, this is bad. This is better than the pictures. This is more better than what I was expecting. And so he asked me before we went to sign the final paperwork, he said, what if I told you that I was able to get your payments even lower than what we initially discussed? I said, boy, what? He said, yeah, come look at this. Look at your paperwork. He was like, I didn't want to call you and tell you on the phone. I wanted to see your reaction when you saw the numbers. So, mind y'all, I just pray. I was like, God, how low can you go? We get in the office. He going through the paperwork. He say, now I'm finna show you your amount, your monthly amount. I looked at that paper. Y'all, the payments for this truck, mind you, the truck is like double the total amount, more than double the total amount of what my car was 7 years ago. I had A1 credit when I bought my Corolla too, so it ain't about the credit not being crediting, because the credit has always been A1. So we ain't even finna play like that. This really is a God thing. This truck was more than double, cost more than double what my Corolla was 7 years ago when I bought it. The payments are less than what my Corolla was 7 years ago. I hollered in them folks' dealership. I say, boy, God, don't play by me. How in the world, how do you get a vehicle that's more than double the amount of the previous vehicle, nor model, more than double the cost for less money per month, and a shorter, and I'm leasing a car on a short term, on a 4-year lease. My car was a 5-term buyout. Like, y'all, I tell you, my God, don't play about me. And I say, how low can you go? And he was like, to the floor. I'm going to the floor. That's how low we can go. Y'all, God blew my mind. I am in awe. Like, he said, but you never know what I'll do because you never ask. You never ask for anything. I'm always gratitude. What do you ask for? You out here working, you out here serving. Bro, what are you asking for? And all leading up to that, like the nights leading up to that, I'm in my prayer, so I'm just praying. And God hit me with it. He was like, as long as you're asking within my will, there's nothing that I won't do for you. Why would I withhold any good thing? Like, what do I get out of it? I want you to have your heart's desire. You ain't out here asking for nothing crazy, nothing outside of my will. So why wouldn't I do this for you? And that was my thing. That was my hang up. I was like, it's never been that I doubted God's ability to do anything, because I know He's able to do everything. It was that if He's willing to do what I'm asking, because I know he can say no. And will I still have faith? What would that do for my faith if he says no? Because I know he can say no. So I just rather not ask for what I want because I know that he just as much as he can. I know he's able to do it, but he can also say no or not right now. So y'all, that's what I've been working on. My faith for what I want. And hopefully this helps y'all too. Like, it may be something that you're hoping for, that you really want, and you desiring. Just ask. If it's in his will, pray according to pray his will. His will be done. Ask. Just ask. Cause y'all, exceedingly abundantly above more than I can ask or think. I wasn't worried about a car. I was fine with my car. I was good. I was good with my car. And then the other thing, y'all, I can't even go into all the deep details of it. But gotta give you favor. This man, because I asked the manager, I'm like, how y'all was able to work out this deal? You probably can't tell me, but I can't walk out of here and not ask. And he started telling me, and he was like, honestly, because of what your monthly income is, they really denied you twice. I say, look at God. Say, I told y'all, niggas, God don't play about me. God do not play about I'm his favorite. Like, come on now. These folks denied me 2 times. Denied me twice. But God had already said the deal is not, I can have it. He already told me I can have what I wanted. And they said no twice, but they couldn't say no because he had already said yes. It had already been established. So as much as they was like, no, can't do it, can't work it out this way, can't work it out that way. This guy called around, the manager called around. He was like, call this partner of mine, this partner of mine. They was saying we can't really do nothing. He was like, but they told me, okay, we found a way that we can do it, but it's gonna require you to do X, Y, Z. God will give you favor with people that you don't even know that don't even know you because it's already established. It's already been set. Yeah, them folks had to give me the car and had to give it to me at the price that God had set. Told y'all how I had in my mind and my heart what I wanted. And even the number that I was afraid to go in there and ask for what I wanted. Ask them people, tell them folks what I really wanted. The number that I really wanted. And when I tell y'all God went back, I'm like, okay, you being shy, you being timid. But I got something for that. Because either you going to trust me or you not. You asked me how low can I go. You were scared to ask them. You were scared to tell them the number that you wanted. And God went lower than the number that I wanted in my heart. And that's why, y'all, I just want to encourage y'all. Be faithful. Keep serving. It's not over. It's not finished. Ask for what you want. Have the faith for what you want. That's what my journey is right now. The past couple months, this year, this first quarter of this year has been having faith for what I want. Not just what I need, because I know, God, you're going to supply all my needs. I'm good. I have no issue with believing for what I need. But when it comes down to the things that I want, I don't know. I struggle with that. But he's working on me, yeah, and he's continuously revealing himself to me. And there's some more things that I want. And I'm just like, okay, what we gonna do? This is what I want, God. How can you work this? How can you swing this? And maybe not right now, but it's not a no. Why? Because I'm in his will. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. This pride, this journey that we on together, y'all, it's so divine. It's so just timely. And I'm so excited to share with y'all what I'm doing, what's going on in my life. And I'm hoping that it's an encouragement and it's inspiring to y'all, man, because I'm just learning and growing, and I'm trying to keep y'all in the loop while I'm on the way, because this right here, this is just the beginning. And I'm just waiting and working and believing for everything else that's still to come. Like I say, it's so much more that I'm hoping for and I'm wishing for and I'm working towards. And that's the other thing. It's not off faith, off works alone, but it's not off faith alone either. Like they go hand in hand. You gotta have faith and you gotta have work. You gotta work it out. So I'm enjoying the ride. Yeah, it get a little bumpy at times, but hey, it's all good. I know that he got me. I know that he's with me. I know that he's for me. And he's with and for y'all as well. So stay encouraged. And I also want to let y'all know we finna get ready to go on a little hiatus for a little while. So we're going to take a break for a couple weeks. It's going to be the last episode for a couple weeks. Like I say, we got some more content coming for sure. Don't be alarmed. It's not over. But we're going to take a little break for a few weeks. But we'll be back next month, prayerfully, with new episodes to the set. Y'all continue to support. Go back, watch some of the previous episodes, and continue to spread the word. Like, subscribe, share, donate, please. I got so many goals and dreams, y'all. We trying to continue to produce high quality content. Y'all, we really want to make this as large as it can be. And we do that with y'all supporting and y'all assistance. Just watching is good, but if y'all could support us financially, that would be really, really great. So you look at the screen and you'll see the different ways you can donate. PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. There's a number of ways that y'all can donate to the platform and just support the vision, support what we have going on here on the set. Like I say, right? Tell me what topics y'all want to discuss. Like I said, we got some more content coming soon, but in the meantime, talk to me. Let me know how y'all feeling, what y'all want to see, because we here to serve and here to spread the word and talk to y'all about what y'all want to talk about. So yeah, thank y'all once again for tuning into the set. Thank you for supporting me, supporting this platform, supporting this journey that I've been on, and continue to spread the word, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the social media things. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We're on TikTok. We all over the place. So yeah, YouTube. Also, run them lights up, subscribe, do all the things. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like I say, we're gonna take a little hiatus for a little while. We'll be back in April, prayerfully, with new episodes. And can't wait to see y'all then. Can't wait to let y'all know about all the great things that are going on. And once again, I'm Shine. This is the set. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.